The ANC in Gauteng hosted its virtual hub in Boksburg. Mbali Thethani has more.
As the ANC reconvened the second leg of its 55th National Conference, Gauteng hosted its virtual hub on the East Rand. This to ensure that the party concludes the business of its 2022 conference. The party still had outstanding issues to deal with, including adopting resolutions and policies of conference.
I think when it was presented, it was a shock in the system, but I can safely say it's one of the best and well-attended conferences. And I think if you look just at how the decorum of the conference, how comrades are paying attention to the whole conference, I think it will come up with very strong resolutions. And I think it's something that we should look forward to in the future, because before, people were scared. There's always a worry when there's something new that must happen. And I think let's give props to the SGO led by Comrade Mbalula for coming with such a good concept for us to be able to finish our conference.
The ANC in Gauteng says as policies will officially be adopted, it wants the energy crisis to be prioritized.
The issue of energy is on top of our agenda. You can't speak about economic growth when you have not spoken about this issue of the energy. And I think if there's one area that we are focusing our energies on, because it will also speak to unemployment, because we are getting a serious problem of unemployment in Gauteng, especially taking into consideration the migration that we find ourselves, especially this time of the year. So we need to really fix in the next few months the issue of this energy. So ESCOM becomes critical for us. That's why we constantly engage with the president of the country, that in ESCOM we need to find people who are capable.
Other thorny issues the party is faced with is its 2017 step-aside resolution. The ANC in Johannesburg weighs in.
We are saying that we must appeal to the conscience of members and leaders of the ANC. Their consciousness must guide them where they are not conducting themselves in the manner that is consistent with the core values of the ANC. They must voluntarily step aside. The minute we regulate how the conscience of people must advise and guide them, it means then we are facing a serious crisis. And where we are standing, we are saying that there is no need to regulate consciousness. Let's rebuild consciousness in each and every one of us. Let consciousness guide us on that element. Those that are charged by the court of law is beyond our control. We must give them space to deal with those issues.
Meanwhile, alliance partner, the SACP, says it hopes the policies will be implemented effectively.
There are policy deficiencies from our standpoint. We can't keep on pursuing same macroeconomic policies that are not making any dent whatsoever on unemployment and the structural character of the deficiencies in our economy. But also there are policies that are in place that just needs to be consistently implemented, from national government to provinces to municipalities.
The conference is expected to conclude by the early hours of Friday morning. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mbali Thethani in Boksburg.